So, I'm a bit late on this one, but I just found out about this game and I figured maybe some of you don't know yet either. So, here we go. What is ENDACOPIA? So, imagine old educational games from Humongous Entertainment. Pajama Sam, Spy Fox, Putt Putt, Freddy Fish. Now, blend those up. Sounds like a wholesome, family-friendly point-and-click adventure cocktail, right? But oh my, what's this? Creepy. Horror. Looks like this cocktail's not done. Mix in a little skinamarink and some I can't quite put my finger on why this isn't quite right atmosphere. And honestly, maybe just a little Homestuck. Then mix in a fuck ton of absinthe and you got ENDACOPIA. ENDACOPIA is a cutesy point-and-click adventure where you play as the guardian angel of a little boy named Mello. At first glance, the world isn't overtly scary or creepy. In fact, when you click on stuff, goofy little animations play that harken back to ye olden days of educational adventure games. But it won't be long before you notice that just underneath the surface lies something absolutely sinister. Before you watch the rest of this, you really should go play it. It's only like a half an hour, and it's really best to experience it for yourself first. Now, I'm sure you just ignored my advice for whatever reason. Maybe you were scared. Maybe you don't have a PC. I don't care. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to remind you that the end is nigh. So, here's what I have to say about ENDACOPIA. I love this game. I can't believe no one told me about this earlier. Everything about this game just tickles me pink. Let's start with the visuals. They're absolutely tasty. It's a visual collage of different stuff going on. Most of the game is beautiful and lovingly done pixel art with the exact right amount of detail. Then, there's some stuff that looks like that between phase where they modeled 3D objects with pixels, and then there's some hilarious pseudo 3D sequences that remind me of those scuffed bowling alley animations. Except Mello is so adorable I actually love them instead of being terrified. In terms of gameplay, unlike some adventure game titles, you move around with WASD, but you can click on basically everything, and you should, because everything has multiple interactions. You have 3 different modes of clicking: interact, talk, and examine. Examining Mello also gets you a little insight into how he's feeling at the exact moment. It plays pretty much how you might imagine a point-and-click adventure game to play, but inject a little sinister atmosphere into it. Okay, but what exactly is this game about? Well, you play as Mello, a little marshmallow boy, and he's got amnesia. The cartoonish and nonsensical world you see seems to make as little sense to him as it does to you. The game starts with a little tutorial, and then we're dumped into what might be Mello's room. Now, that little tutorial was more for your sake than his, because this poor little guy can't read. So what next? Simple. Escape. As we play, we learn about the strange world we're in. To help us out, right outside our room there's this sign named Tip. Now, Tip is the greatest tutorial character ever conceived, and if he is harmed in any way, there will be serious consequences. No, but seriously, I love this little guy, and he's here to help us out by answering various questions. What do we do next? Also, why are we here? Well, we seem to be imprisoned here by a big lizard named Henry. Or maybe he's a chameleon? Chameleon? I don't know. As we explore and make our way into the kitchen, it seems Mello remembers just enough to fear this large-looking lizard. If you get caught here, poor Mello gets a Tom and Jerry style bonk on the head, and the game contextualizes it as an intrusive thought you had rather than reality. Very meta stuff. After us, that is, the player, solve the Henry problem by giving him bad information, we have to outsmart this fridge. This sequence, although short, is so endearing to me. It's sort of a goof on adventure games while being creative and inventive in its own right. This is where I realized I was completely hooked. Anyway, we get our cheese, which we use to lure a roach out of the wall, which we squish and scoop 2 coins out of, which we feed to a face pink on the wall, which gives us a secret password. If any of this sounds weird, well, it's just kind of an adventure game thing. With this secret password, we're now armed to talk to the genie of the toilet. So, let's go. Holy shit, is that the clock from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? It turns out this game is now Punch-Out. Fortunately, Tip has our back and clues us in on how to fight. And yeah, we just kill it. Looks like Mello's got a lethal side. Remind you of anyone? Alright, moving on, but what's this new hole in the wall? In here resides the surgeon who introduces himself to Mello with an absolute banger of a song. I'm serious, go listen to this right now. So, the surgeon basically just lives in the wall and does freelance surgery, and even waxes poetic about life when we tell him we killed Clocky, which apparently was his creation. Okay, so now we talk to this thing, give it the password, and off we go on some adventure, and that's the end for now. Oh, right, did I mention this is just a demo? Yeah, not to worry, the Kickstarter already got funded, so it looks like we're getting more ENDACOPIA content. And yeah, I'm just gonna say it, I think this is the next Undertale. ENDACOPIA just dropped a white-hot demo, then hit a Kickstarter goal, and just chills till release date. This is exactly like Undertale, and honestly I could see the same level of success happening because this little 30-minute demo absolutely blew me away. I love this game. But wait, Doom, wasn't this a horror game? Besides that scary tentacle, there wasn't any overt horror, just kind of background atmosphere stuff. Let me show you a secret. See you in the full release.